Hello everybody, this is TipTop MTG here today with another Magic the Gathering video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about MTG Arena and the Direct Challenge system. Now, people play Magic for a lot of different reasons. I mean, some people play competitively because they like that side of the game. Some play kitchen table at home, and some people just play MTG Arena as a fun kind of getaway. Some play it as a very competitive ranked game. But you know why I play? I play because a lot of my friends do as well. I mean, obviously, I love Magic the Gathering. I'd be playing even if my friends didn't, but that's the main reason I got into the game in the first place, was the people around me. And one of the features that drew me to MTG Arena was, hey, we can do Direct Challenge. And at the time that this happened, you could only do standard 60-card Direct Challenge. Now, since then, obviously, things have gotten a lot better. You can do 40-card sealed and limited decks. You can do kind of tournament mode. You can do brawl. So there's a lot more you can do now. But I think there are a lot of improvements that can be made, and they really only serve to benefit Wizards of the Coast. Now, of course, you know, giving players more ways to play without necessarily playing is not that great. But they seem to be already, you know, warming up to the fact that Direct Challenge is really important. For instance, they've confirmed they're working on a feature where if you're playing against a friend and they want to, say, play one of your decks, they can, even if they don't have the cards for it. Which, I mean, it shows that they are really looking to improve Direct Challenge into to be this thing where players can just go play Magic casually. And hey, if you want to pay for events, go do that and do it like competitively. And if you want to play more casually, do it in Direct Challenge. And you know, there's a whole video probably on that topic of, you know, the competitiveness of MTG Arena, but I think, you know, giving more merit to Direct Challenge to be able to play with stores and friends in more ways is a really good thing. So I kind of have 6 things I would love to see kind of happen to Direct Challenges in terms of additions. So number 1 would be deck sharing, and of course this has already been confirmed to be happening, but I hope it doesn't happen in a really lame way. I could really see them doing some dumb restriction or some like, oh, you can only do it 5 times a day, which I know sounds really dumb, but think about it. A lot of times when they try to do something that seems too good to be true, for instance, you know, right now if you play a deck and you're, you know, friend wants to play it, they just have to craft that deck, which means they're more likely to go buy cards for it because they're playing with their friend and they want to just have fun. But, you know, they're going to maybe sacrifice a little bit of revenue there to do deck sharing. So I really hope they don't mess that up. But yeah, I think that would be a really nice improvement. And of course they're doing it. But the next thing I would like to see is custom rules. This being things like, you know, having certain amount of like cards in your deck, like, oh, now you need 100 cards, which of course you can just tell your friend do 100 cards, but I want to be able to do 100 cards and have a commander. Boom, now you have commander. I want to be able to do all sorts of custom rules. I want to maybe have a Direct Challenge match with timers, but also not with, you know, tournament settings. I want to be able to maybe do different kind of things, and this kind of leads me to my next point. I want custom kind of game modes, or maybe not game modes, but just more customization for Direct Challenges, you know, being able to set deck sizes, maybe making it easier to do Direct Challenges. At the moment, when you challenge someone, you just both have to kind of challenge each other using the same exact rules, which is kind of a pain. What if instead, you know, in your little chat box, it says that, you know, you've been invited to this game, and it tells you all of the rules that are happening. Yes, right now there is a you've been invited, but it's not super useful about the rules and all of that. So I think that having custom game modes would be really awesome, and that kind of goes into the custom rules. So those are 2 of my things. Another thing I would love to see is all of the one-off game modes that Arena does, and I think this one has some merit. There are a lot of, you know, cool game rules that Wizards of the Coast have done in the past, whether it be adding special emblems or any of that. But I would love to be able to see like a mode where you're allowed to have more than 4 cards. They've done that. You know, you didn't get to build the deck, but it was pre-constructed. What if, you know, and I guess this is kind of just custom rules, you could have a deck, you could have a format where it's like, oh, now you can have 8 of every card, and you can do these like little one-off formats that MTG Arena likes to do. Maybe you can do Momir Vig inside of you know, Direct Challenge, And that leads into my next point, emblems. You should be able to put any card as an emblem. I think this would be really awesome. Think about it. Think about if you were able to take any card and whatever passive ability it has, just both players get that. Honestly, by the way, this video has already been rambly, so at the end I'm going to do a quick little rundown, but I think being able to set custom emblems and have custom rules and custom game modes is so awesome. And you'll notice there's a theme here. Custom. I want to be able to do custom rules. I want to be able to say, oh, you can have, 8 of these cards, and yes, you can have a commander, and you can also sideboard, and whenever you search for a card, you can search for through your entire collection instead of just your sideboard. I want to see custom game modes, maybe a way to save these rules into, like, named game modes, and then when you go into the deck builder, you can see them there as game modes, and maybe you can then send those to your friends in MTG Arena, and then they can kind of install that game mode. I know that's a little bit ridiculous to say, and then on top of that, maybe then you add emblems from the one-off formats that Arena already does, like the Momir Vig ones. And if they want to go even past that, let's see emblems of any card. Let's say I want the Immortal Sun, but just both players have that emblem, which I think was an event they did. But let's say I want to see some awesome Zendikar Rising card. I don't know, Omnath. Omnath could be an emblem. Boom. First land you get this, second land you get this, third land you get that. Anything could be an emblem, and it could have activated abilities. It could do anything. And think about how much fun that could be. You could, even outside of the idea of friends lists and all that, think about stores could run custom game mode tournaments and do all these really awesome things that you may not be able to really do easily in paper. Now, I'm sure there are a lot of issues that would arise with this, but I think it could be really awesome to be able to do things like that. Overall, the last thing I want, and this is something I think I want the most, is actual limited. Right now, you can go play a limited event, or you can go in and you can save your deck and then play with friends later. But I would love to be able to simulate a draft, simulate a limited environment with my friends at the table there too, even if it wasn't free. I would love to be able to do it for free, in a Phantom style event. But even if you could just queue up together, that would be awesome. You queue up together, maybe do your draft separate, but then you can also then go battle each other after the fact for no rewards. And I think that could be an awesome way to improve the, feeling of, oh, MTG Arena is too competitive. Either way, guys, this video was a bit rambly. Going through my points, I wanted actual drafting in limited. I wanted deck sharing, which is happening. I want to be able to do custom emblems made of cards. I want to see custom game modes. I want to be able to do all the one-off kind of formats that MTG Arena does, and I want to be able to set custom rules. If you guys could make any improvement to MTG Arena's direct challenge, what would it be? Let me know in the comments down below. Again, sorry if this video was rambly. I just kind of wanted to give some of my thoughts out there, and maybe someone would see it and they'd be like, oh, that's really cool, and then something could happen. I don't know. See you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed.